Every time you restart, you may be training your brain to quit faster the next time things become difficult. A clean Monday feels like progress. But sometimes it is only an escape from the uncomfortable middle. The observer discovered this inside one drawer packed with abandoned notebooks, routines, courses, and promises he once believed. None ended with a dramatic failure. He missed a day, felt ashamed, and quietly stopped returning. Then he bought another notebook. Its empty pages made him feel as if every old failure had disappeared. He wrote a perfect life. Wake at 5, exercise daily, read 30 pages, work 2 hours, waste no time. Monday was perfect. Tuesday was strong. By Wednesday, he already felt like a completely different man. But here is the strange part. The plan did not collapse when life became impossible. It collapsed when life became ordinary. Thursday brought tired muscles, confusing work, and a book that no longer felt exciting or meaningful. The alarm rang. He pressed snooze. Later, he opened his project, stared at it, and closed it. That evening, one thought appeared. You already failed. Yet nothing important had actually been destroyed. The notebook, project, and next morning still existed. Only his perfect image of himself had broken. By Sunday, the notebook was back in the drawer. He whispered, "I will restart properly on Monday." Starting over gave him relief. Continuing would have forced him to face weekdays and unfinished work. He did not love progress as much as he loved beginnings. Beginnings offered hope before demanding evidence. And guess what? Most people do not quit when a goal becomes impossible. They quit when it stops feeling exciting. The first workout feels heroic. The first page looks impressive. The first early morning feels like transformation. Then progress becomes quiet. You repeat the work, nobody notices, and improvement moves too slowly to reward you. Your brain suggests a comforting answer. Maybe the plan is wrong, and a better method will save you. So you search for another routine, another video, another notebook, anything that lets you feel like a beginner again. But the problem is often not the method. You have simply reached the middle, where change becomes repetitive. The observer finally saw this while meeting a friend who had quietly practiced guitar for 2 years. He asked, "How do you stay motivated every day?" His friend smiled as though the question was familiar. Some days, the friend practiced an hour. Some days, 10 minutes. Some days, only one simple scale. Then came the answer the observer did not expect. "I do not stay motivated. I just try not to disappear." That sentence followed him home. He had always believed consistency meant repeating his best day without interruption. But consistency was not perfection. It was refusing to let one bad day quietly become a bad month. That evening, he opened the drawer and placed every abandoned notebook across the floor like evidence. Each first page demanded an overnight transformation. Never tired, never distracted, never discouraged, never interrupted. The plans looked disciplined. In truth, they were designed for an imaginary man who never had a difficult day. Then he saw something worse. He had not built routines. He had built tests he was destined to fail. Every missed target became proof of failure, and every failure gave him permission to abandon the whole goal. He crossed out the old list and wrote 3 smaller rules. Wake before 7, work 20 minutes, never miss twice. The rules looked almost too easy, but that was exactly why they could survive when motivation disappeared. The next morning, he woke at 6:40, not 5. His old plan would have called the day ruined. This time, he stood up, did 10 push-ups, read 3 pages, and worked on his project for 20 minutes. It did not feel powerful. There was no perfect streak, no sudden confidence, and no dramatic transformation. But he had continued on an imperfect day. That small victory was something his old plans never allowed. The next evening, exhausted from work, he reached for his phone while the unfinished project waited across the room. He nearly said tomorrow. Instead, he placed the phone face down, walked to the desk, and opened the file. He worked for 6 minutes, not 20. 6. By his old rules, that effort meant almost nothing. But here was the surprise. Those 6 minutes mattered more than his perfect first Monday. Monday had been powered by excitement. The 6 minutes were powered by a choice made while he wanted to quit. Weeks passed. Some days were strong, some disappointing, and some only kept the connection alive. Yet the notebook stayed on the desk. For the first time, it did not return to the drawer. He was building evidence that he could return, and that one mistake did not need to become an excuse. That is how self-trust grows, not from dramatic promises, but from watching yourself come back after the plan breaks. You do not need another Monday. Transformation begins when the powerful feeling disappears and you return anyway.